Good day everyone, hope today is treating you well. So quite a bit happened in the last 2 days. Well, not quite a bit, but something interesting happened yesterday morning. So it started off like any other morning, the mail right on cue. They seem to follow a routine. They arrive early in the morning and then slowly the visits lessen throughout the day, and after around noon they don't really be showing up at all. So it started off like any other day. The male was coming in and checking it out and trying to convince the female to come in to try to getting the nesting started. So you can see the female actually refused to come in until the male actually left. Now I've seen this before. She'll actually be hanging on the window there, and then she pops in after and does her usual. But it wasn't until an hour later that the male and the male grey tit actually got into a scuffle outside the box, and it was quite a fierce fight. They fell to the ground 2 or 3 times. Now all I have as evidence of this is the few times they landed on the hole of the nest box and the blue tit actually attacked the grey tit off. So the blue tit was visiting, and the grey tit came in and attacked him first. And then the grey tit proceeded to try to land on the nest box, and the blue tit actually attacked him this time and taken him to the ground. And this happened twice in the next sequence coming up. The grey tit lands, gets attacked, and then the grey tit lands and then gets attacked again and gets brought to the ground by the blue tit. And it's not till the very end, 5 minutes later, that the grey tit actually gets a look in. And then that was it for the day. They both chased each other off, and that was it until the following morning. So I was very happy to see the male blue tit arrive after that scuffle the following day. He seems to be in good health and happy, and I'm glad this didn't happen inside the box, as I would be afraid of the blue tit getting injured fighting the bigger bird, the grey tit. But it didn't seem to deter him. He was there the following day after chasing him off a full 24 hours ago, and he comes in and he checks the box out like usual. So it's worth saying these fights would be happening, these territorial fights would be happening all across the country right now on natural nest sites. So this would be a normal thing to occur out there, and it was very interesting to see. Unfortunately I didn't have my camera and didn't get any picture or evidence of it other than the nest box recording, but I was looking out the window, but I couldn't take my eyes away. It was quite a fierce scuffle. I'd never seen one before. So this is actually the last visit. So there hasn't been many visits in the last 2 days other than these visits. So I'm hoping the fight hasn't deterred either the blue tits or the grey tits. The blue tits still arrive every morning, but he didn't get the female in this morning. He didn't get her looking around. She was more interested in the feeder across the other side of the garden, but he's still looking around and seems quite eager to get the ball rolling. I would be expecting to see some nesting material coming in soon, in the next coming week or 2 at least. So as I said, this was the last visit of the day, and that was all the action that happened in the last 2 days. So not a huge amount of action inside the box, but quite a bit outside. So it was really interesting to see. So hopefully we see some nesting behaviour coming up and some nesting material being brought in. So if you are enjoying the videos, please like and subscribe. Please check out my other channels as well. I'll be posting smaller updates there, and all my content will be being put up here on YouTube. So thanks again, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.